Hello friends. If you're new here, my name is Colleen, and if you're returning, I really appreciate you being here. We're just a week out from Christmas now, and so I thought this might be a good time for me to share this leftover recipe that actually won me an award, a prize. I came in first with this recipe in a family battle that I'll tell you all about. But to get started today, I am going to open up this bag of super fries from McCain. Use whatever kind of fries you like the best. You can cook them in the oven, or in this case today I'm going to put them in the air fryer. So you're going to hear the noise of the air fryer frying away. Hopefully it's not too distracting for you. And once I get them in there, then I'll gather up the rest of the ingredients and I will be right back. Just put this microphone on, so hopefully you're not too distracted by the noise coming from the air fryer. I have a particularly noisy one, but it does a really good job. So, what we're going to make today is an old Canadian classic. It's called poutine, and poutine is a mixture of French fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Now, over the years, it has come to be used in a whole bunch of different applications, and today we're going to turn it into what I won the award for. My husband's family, who are very close to each other, host a get-together. Well, the last couple of years we haven't, because everybody's been spread out, but we've hosted over the years several cook-offs a year. One time the men cook against each other, and the next time the women cook against each other. And we had to cook poutine, the women did. And so I was trying to come up with a recipe that I thought I could beat my sisters-in-law with, and it turns out I was right. I did. That day I used fresh potatoes, made my own French fries. I cut the fries, I soaked them in water, I cooked them just about to done, but not quite. Then I cooled them, then I had them all ready to go for the event. Now, keep in mind, we're each cooking out of our camper trailers, all in an area together, so we didn't have our usual kitchen equipment. But I did take with me my big pressure canner, an electric one, and my husband got me hooked up to the generator, and I was able to do a whole chicken. I'm making a roast chicken dinner poutine. And so I got all hooked up, and I was able to make a delicious gravy, which is, the signature part of a poutine, really, I think. Oh, I don't know. I think everybody would have their own opinion about what was the most important part of a poutine. Is it the French fries? Is it the gravy? Or is it the cheese curds? Anyway, this also would make a wonderful leftover turkey dinner. And it's got everything that you could want, but just a little bit of difference, enough so that maybe the day after you wouldn't recognize it as a turkey dinner in the same way you'd had it the day before. Or save it for the third day. Turkey dinner, have something else, then do your turkey poutine dinner. And so I'm starting off today. I have some chicken breasts ahead of me that I've roasted in the oven. And I'm just going to slice them up. It's just for two of us, so I'm not going to use all of this. I'm going to actually set two of these aside, and I will slice them up and put them into the fridge, maybe for a chicken sandwich for tomorrow, which I think would be delicious. And I'm going to cut them while I'm cutting. If you're ever up to something like this, don't stop. If you only need a half an onion, cut up the whole onion and put the rest of it in the fridge, so that the next day you don't have to cut the half the onion. It takes such a little bit of time, and you don't have to get out another cutting board and another knife. So it helps to use your skills ahead of that. Now I can see over to my machine, over to my air fryer, that I only have another 5 minutes till my French fries are ready. So let me get ready to make the poutine gravy. If you've had a turkey dinner or you've made a roast chicken in the oven and you have an opportunity to make gravy there, make extra. Especially if it's going to be something like Christmas, try to make extra gravy. And then that's one less step for you to make. But here in Canada, you may be able to get this where you live. I don't know. But we can buy packages, I hope you can see that, of poutine gravy. And I was happy to see that they now have poutine gravy that has 25% less salt because I found it salty. You can use any kind of turkey or chicken gravy for this recipe. I have used it out of the packet before, and I've used it from homemade. It was homemade chicken gravy that won me the award. And the award, by the way, is in the building where we all get together. Our campers around the outside. There is an apron, a black apron on the wall, and if you've won one of the challenges, the meatballs or the cheesecake or any of the challenges that we've had so far, your name goes on the apron with a white pen and what you won for. So that's a good thing. So I am going to make up this poutine gravy, and this one requires 2 cups of water. And as gravy is an essential part of this, you definitely want to have 2 cups. So if you're just using regular gravy, I think most of the packets only require 1 cup. Use 2. I'm going to dump this in here, and I'm going to take this to the stove. And I am going to get this started. And then I'll explain what else we've got going on here. I'll have to go back and forth a few times because we don't want that gravy sticking to the bottom of the pot. Now I have leftover stuffing. You can use stovetop stuffing, just mix it up according to the directions on the package, or you can use up your leftover stuffing. I have cooked up some carrots, but you can use any vegetable. If you had leftover carrots or leftover peas from your dinner, use them. And so I am ready to go with this meal. I just need a plate. And then lastly, we have to open up our cheese. These are called squeakers. And hopefully you can see that on the bag. And these are cheese curds. And it is, let me see how they describe it as being fresh, firm, natural cheese curds. So, in place of squeakers or cheese curds, I have used pizza mozzarella. You could use any good melting cheese, I believe. I don't see why you couldn't. These also make really good snacks. They are just kind of rough curds. I'm trying to show you. They're all in different sizes. This is this size. They make just good chewy snacks. Good. Very mild cheese. Let me stir the gravy. You can add all kinds of things to this. And one of the things that that I always enjoy adding is some cranberry. So I'm going to grab some cranberry sauce out of the fridge. Now I make my own cranberry sauce. Fries are ready. And I have recently done a video on the spicy cranberry sauce. And so if you haven't seen that and you want to be walked through the simple process of making your own cranberry sauce from fresh berries or frozen berries, then I will try and remember to link that video below. But it's just a couple of back, I think 2 weeks ago maybe, that I made that. So I have that ready to go. I'm going to stir the gravy. Okay. I have everything right here within reach now. So onto the plate go French fries. That takes the place of the potatoes in your Christmas dinner, or your fried, or your roasted chicken dinner. And I'm going to add some cheese curds to that. And this is the order that you need to do it in order to have the best melt on your cheese. Get that together, and you're going to pour this hot gravy over the cheese curds. And the temperature of the French fries will help those cheese curds to melt as well. I'm going to add a little bit of stuffing because, well, I like stuffing. If you don't care for stuffing, then that's a little more. Then leave it out. All these leftover components, I just put in the microwave for a minute to warm them up. And I've kept the carrots warm in the pot with the lid on. And so I'm going to add some carrots to this. And I cut these carrots kind of purposefully so that they'd be about the same size as the French fries. And that's just for appearance sake. Now we need the chicken or turkey, and it was still warm as well. So I'm just going to add some of that to the plate. And then last but not least, I'm going to, well, not even least, I'm going to add some gravy to the chicken or turkey. And I'm going to top it all off with a little bit of my homemade cranberry sauce. And voila! Now if everything was left over, except for the French fries, you know how fast this would go. Use your microwave to reheat everything. You can do one plate at a time, but each plate would only take 2 minutes or 3 minutes to warm up, and you're set. There we have it, folks. This is chicken dinner poutine. And I know that you would be happy if you made it with turkey as well. And it is a delicious meal with just a little different twist on it and a way to use up leftovers. So I hope that's helpful to you in the coming week or so, and I wish you all the happiness of the holidays, and I look forward to being with you again really soon. If you like this video, please give it a like. Share it with your friends. Share it on your social media. It really helps me out when you do that. I appreciate you all so much. I've had a really good year, and I appreciate and love all of you for sticking by me through this year. I've had my ups and downs, but I'm happy to have been here, and I look forward to bringing you more videos in the future. So take care, everyone. I will see you again soon.